Amina Ater. Amina, where are you? It seems that it's not early morning now, yes?
No, I'm not sleeping, Arman. I'm here.
Very good. Thank you, Amina. We are waiting, hearing your speech, and enjoy your presentation. Thank you.
Okay. So, yes, thank you, Arman. I know I don't know, say in the name of God is 2 months before when Arman and me discussed it's not possible for us to travel. Actually, the conference had to be in person, but we are now seeing each other on Zoom. So it's taken 2 months for us, and yes, thank you, Arman, and the whole team there being so strong. Yes, today morning initially we had a little bit of problems. Obviously, they are the technical errors. I just made my simple, very my presentation quite simple. I just wanted to share the experiences as a case presentation. So this abstract is there on the book. And this is the abstract is a one case of the whole case, what we did in a makeshift hospital from 21st January to 22nd April, when 22nd, 21st of January. Okay, this is the report which I'm sharing. 22nd of January, WHO declared as a global emergency, saying that there is something happening here, a place called Wuhan, and which is nearby to Shanghai. And as the Asian representative of European Medical Association, they wrote to us if we can help them. By the way, that's the whole journey which has been started for this whole discussion. What happened, it was known as Wuhan virus, and that's how this is a small little report which has a lot of data into it. And here we have this Wuhan here and the Shanghai. So this is the number of about 2,362 participants, means 2,362 Asians were shifted to a makeshift hospital at Shanghai CDC clinic, which was at Shanghai. It's a makeshift hospital. And in that, there were about 7 children, 1,016 women, and 253 children, 7 others, which we have no data record according to it. So they were aged between 24 to 46. They were all the Asians stranded who were not able to go out of China. So 2,364 there. And then we had the basic aim of this was to support a system for the ongoing treatment protocols, adjoint therapies for faster recovery, which was at that time the convulsive method. So these were all the volunteers, and the only method of diagnosis or the only method of confirmation was real-time PCR and ranging between 30 CT and above. So this was how it was calculated. Below 30 was mild, 31 to 40 was moderate, 40 to above 40 was severe. And then the temperature was recorded. This, again, I say this is in the makeshift hospital. So that makeshift hospital, the concern was here, there was one drug given, Liptovir and Ritonavir, to everybody. And along with that, whom they could help, they were giving plasma therapy. And then you had this phytomedicine, whatever the herbs were available and whatever was there, because there was no place for the patients to be shifted from the normal bed back to the thing. There was a makeshift where they had the ventilators. So these were the groups now. There were 6 groups. So you had, this is a device of negative ions which was given. So it was negative ions, then Liptovir, convalescent plasma, and you can see this broad division of the patients. So then the biggest target, like I was hearing in the earlier presentations, now it is not to see whether we can treat COVID or not. We have to see how fast can they recover. So 7 days, and then 14 to 12 days, 21 to 71 days, 28 days, 35 days, 12 days. So this is a graph of the recovery. So you can see the recovery was on the 48 hours was more in group 2. That was with the ion therapy, that's an energy therapy, and plasma therapy. So this is the recovery timeline. And then you have the duration. So less than 48 hours, is a target now. Now our target is to see how fast can they recover. So these are the set of herbs of the phytomedicine. Can you see the set of this phytomedicine? These herbs were there. So almost all this list is available online. So this is, we have different reports of this. Yes, we can write to us on email and we can give them back. So this was the basic study. From this basic study, I have put forward the presentation of this basic study. Then this is a case study. So I got into one case which is being published now. I'm going directly where it is published. It's on ResearchGate. So you can download the research article on the ResearchGate. So this is the abstract, which is there for the conference. So this was a case study of a girl who was the first positive case of India, where she arrived on 29th of January to Kerala. Yes, of course. So a known person to me, one of my students who arrived there. So this is her case study. You can download that. So when she came in on 3rd of February, Thailand announced they have found a treatment for COVID, which was an anti-HIV drug. So along with that, we had to pump in a series of other phytomedicines because isolation was the first main thing. She was isolated, and this was the anti-influenza drug because their parents and the family were not ready to give anti-HIV drug. So we gave her a negative ion every day for 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening. Then we put her on with non-drug therapies like herbs, whatever were available. So this is a calculation here according to her at that time what was available. So please be careful when you're using camphor, menthol, and thymol. This was for external application. This is 1 milligram per day for an external application. Then you have all these others which were put in capsules, 500 milligrams capsules, and given a different time of the day so that there is a complete sure and tabulated on a personal basis. So this has been then moderating data before and after. Only real-time PCR was available, and now we are doing a transmission electron microscope. The best part was the negative ions helped her not to go beyond the breathing of thing. So you can go to this ResearchGate, download the research article there, and yes, so you also have then you can further write to me on the blog because we are here on the blog to share the experiences. So you can go down to the blog where I'll be uploading